If you're in the market for a new car and say it's something SUV-ish you desire, there is a dizzying array of choices, as automakers continue to create new entries to fill every perceivable gap. So, slotted between the tiny CX-3 and the popular size CX-5 is the all-new CX-30, the perfect tweener for Mazda's premium push.
From their cars to their facilities, Mazda's move to the penthouse has been a slow climb, but there are signs that the elevator door is about to open. Now, the new Mazda 3 that launched last year left me confused about the company's tenets, and sales have been extremely disappointing. But transactions of their highest volume model, the CX-5, continue to prosper. Their dealerships are proceeding with new upscale digs, and based upon my test week, this little guy here should further the brand's progression.
And frankly, I'm surprised by how much I really like this CX-30, seeing as how I was less than impressed with the Mazda 3 sedan I tested last year, because these two are siblings sharing a common platform, engine, and transmission. But even here, it wasn't love at first drive. And I think what's really changed is my perception of what Mazda has become.
Always proud of their racing heritage, Mazda's calling card has long since been the driver's alternative. One for the car guy and girl, if you will, delivering a more organic, tuned driving experience than its competitors, but in a downscale wrapper. Now, their designs are more detailed and sensuous, and their cabins far more premium, but their trademark Skyactiv drivetrains use a lot of software to attain Mazda's definition of feeling alive, leaving an artificial glaze over the entire experience.
But the more I drive it, the more I understand what the transmission and throttle are ultimately trying to accomplish here, and that is smoothness. And though it's still frustrating at times in the CX-30, I've developed a symbiotic relationship with the drive that's far more satisfying than not.
Part of that has to do with the CX-30's exceptional ride quality. Now, the biggest difference between this and the Mazda 3 I tested is that the CX-30 is fitted with all-wheel drive and rides higher on a shorter wheelbase. Now, I can't explain it, but it just feels eons ahead of the 3 in terms of suspension compliance. It's beautiful no matter how rough the road gets. The 2.5-liter engine makes some odd sounds, but the 186 horsepower seems peppy enough in real-world usage, with the exception of full throttle acceleration where there's lots of bluster without a lot of go. The 6-speed auto, with all of its Skyactiv programming, has some CVT tendencies for sure, but again, Mazda has shellacked it with smoothness, which gives the CX-30 a very effortless, agreeable demeanor. It holds a nice line going through the twisty roads as well, with variable effort steering, but again, the handling has that artificial sweetener added, emblematic of the new Mazda. But the overall experience pairs well with the simple but quality-driven cabin that's quiet and full of pleasing touch points and visuals.
I really like the premium look and feel of this cabin, but there are two major annoyances. One, this isn't a touchscreen, and two, the electronic parking brake sets each and every time you start the car, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It's really too bad that there's no touchscreen functionality here, because Mazda's unit continues to be one of my least favorite, far clunkier than most. But the driver's seat is very supportive of your back. There's a heads-up display with traffic sign recognition, adaptive cruise control, swiveling headlights with auto high beams, heated seats, and a sweet-sounding Bose stereo system. All of this is standard on the top-trim CX-30 with premium package, shown here in the trim-exclusive polymetal gray paint for an as-tested price of $30,700. This trim also nets the highest mileage due to its ability to shut down some engine cylinders when not needed, rated at 27 mpg in combined driving. Now, like Goldilocks, I love the CX-30's sizing. The rear seats and cargo area are just right. Its footprint makes it simple to turn and park, and the 7 inches of ground clearance and all-wheel drive gives you some leeway to go off-road. Really, everything about it, including the price, precisely cuts out a niche between its crossover SUV siblings that finds the sweet spot consumers should love. Where you can knock it is in its heavy use of exterior black cladding, lack of a height-adjustable passenger seat, stinko infotainment, the damn parking brake that automatically sets each time you start it up, and absence of any rear seat accoutrements outside of some vents. With the CX-30, Mazda has crafted what this segment's customer wants: an affordable, easy-to-drive, quasi-SUV with decent gas mileage, configurable space, and lots of comfort and convenience goodies in a package you're proud to step out of. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.